We got Alabama, a 3.5-point road favorite on the road at Mizzou.
Yes.
12 Eastern, 11 Central. Mizzou has a rest advantage. They're coming off of a bye. Obviously, the early kickoff. I question whether there's a little bit of a look ahead here for Bama with the Tennessee rivalry on deck. We know that's a big deal.
I don't think there's a look ahead.
I'm just a marketplace of ideas, Dan Rubenstein.
Marketplace of ideas.
Just throwing some stuff out there. Want to see how it clicks.
I'm allowed to disagree with you. Yes.
Of course.
Mizzou is a top 15 team. I think they will have
absolutely, of course,
on the road.
The more important thing in this matchup is a very specific tendency. That is Mizzou running the football, which is a clear and obvious strength, and Alabama stopping the run, which they have not consistently been great at this season.
I agree.
We saw Vandy have a little bit of early success on the ground. That dried up. Alabama did get its act together. They weren't able to be as successful moving forward. But in the early part of that game, we saw it. I think Mizzou will be better at it.
And Mizzou is on a rest advantage.
Right. As I said.
They had last week off playing at home.
As I said, they're off the bye.
So I'm just saying as it relates to the run and the fresh legs. Yeah.
So Mizzou has been lurking. They have been lurking. They got the win a few weeks ago at home against South Carolina. We haven't really talked a whole lot about them otherwise because they haven't really played that difficult of a slate.
Right.
It's a physical team. They're very good at running with Ahmad Hardy. Ahmad Hardy, by the way, the transfer, leads the nation in rushing yards. I think he leads the SEC, in rushing touchdowns with 9.
Mm-hmm. He's over 700 yards for the year.
730.
Yeah.
They lead the nation as a team in time of possession. They lead the nation in terms of third down offense.
Yep.
They convert about 61% of the time.
Yep.
So there's a lot to like here on the Mizzou side.
Yeah.
Plus, then you layer in future Penn State quarterback Bo Pribula.
Yeah.
Who's been really solid. They haven't fully unleashed him on the ground yet, maybe because of, some questions about quarterback depth after Sam Horn went down.
Yeah.
I think it's a very, very compelling choice to go Mizzou here at home against Alabama because of that matchup. I really like that matchup.
You like the matchup of Mizzou being able to control the game on the ground against the Alabama run defense.
I do. Now,
I think that number is characterized. I mean, it's a little bit of Thomas Castellanos, obviously the long run Cedric Alexander, but to your point, you did say this, they tightened up very clearly and significantly.
They did.
After some early struggles against Vandy on the ground. They ran the ball better, obviously, against Vandy than they had been running earlier in this season. So hopefully that's a continued step in that direction if you're an Alabama fan. The question, so this Mizzou checks off a lot of the boxes of they're playing at home, they're an underdog, the defense has performed. I think they're leading the nation in 3-and-outs forced. Yeah. The percentage of drives that end in a 3-and-out when Mizzou's defense is on the field leads the nation. It's also just a question of to what level do we believe in this year's Mizzou team based on essentially Kansas and South Carolina?
Well, and that's the thing. That's the important caveat because
I think quality teams, but not.
Sure.
We don't know what that brings out of Mizzou specifically.
Bama's going to be able to test Mizzou through the air, especially in a much different way. And no disrespect to what Mizzou has done so far. They've been very, very good.
Mm-hmm.
But you and me and Ari Wasserman, we could stop the passing attack of UMass and UL Monroe.
Okay.
Monroe doesn't really even throw.
Oh, man, that was just disrespect because they played Lafayette. They just played Louisiana. Yeah.
This is obviously a very different animal on the Alabama side. And the same could be said for this defense as a whole. I don't know if they've really been tested against an offense like this. So might there be a little bit of culture shock? Might there be, a sudden jump up in competition that the Missouri defense is not prepared for? I think that's very realistic and a possibility here.
Yeah.
I just like that matchup on offense. I really like their running attack and the way that they play and how that, I think, sets them up for an advantage here at home against Alabama.
Okay, so if we can agree that Alabama is likely a much better throwing team this season than where they were last season.
Yes, for sure.
What Ty Simpson looks like right now is pretty pinpoint. And for as fun as the Alabama offense could be at times last year, I don't think we could count on this being a Jalen Milroe dominating things through the air offense. Alabama beat Mizzou 34-0 last year. That was a Brady Cook injured, Drew Pine step in situation. No Ahmad Hardy. It's different teams, different years. It's also 34-0 in Tuscaloosa. I think Alabama wins this game. I really do. I'm a Bama believer after last week. You know, to do what they did last week in a letdown spot against Georgia. Now this is 3 in a row, 3 tough games in a row for Bama. But I think I just believe in the talent right now. And as much as I like Ahmad Hardy and Kevin Coleman's been having a really nice year for Mizzou, Bo Perbula throwing into the teeth of the Alabama defense, I just need to believe it. You know, I need to see it to believe it. And so I'm not there yet. I've been fooled by Mizzou before. I'm going to say Mizzou is a good team this year that will challenge to win double-digit games. I'm taking Bama here. I'm going 27-17 Tide.
I'm going 26-21 Mizzou outright.
Wow. Okay.
And I do think Alabama's going to have success through the air. And it's not like they're going to get shut down and not move the football. I think this is going to be a really good football game, but I just think the play style benefits Mizzou. I really do. I think they'll be able to run it. I think they'll be able to control the clock. I love what they do on third downs. It will be a test for the defense. It is not the same as playing these other teams that they've beaten thus far. There's no question about that. Give me Mizzou, man. Give me Mizzou.
Okay, we disagree.
We do disagree.